Hi guys, how are you doing? I want to share a repository with you that I personally use for the personal projects and for the client projects. It saves a lots of time, and also this is agent ready, agent coding ready, where I have listed most of the skills that they according to the tech stack. Like I like to do the effectives for the error handling and the hello for the removal of the duplicate code, and also shared CNS and Clerk webhooks, Clerk setup, and also these are the 4 to 5 Clerk skill that are needed. So this template is agent ready, and in the standard agentic models and the harnesses, most of the harnesses like cloud code, anti-gravity CLI, and the other harnesses like open code other all supports agents.md instructions. So I write this agents.md according to this project. So if you want to modify anything, you can change this. If you are using some other package manager, so you have to just change these commands, and most of these will work fine. Also, I am on Windows, so if you are using some other operating system, so you can specify custom instruction in the agents.md file. So this is almost ready. You have to connect the create the Convex project, and then create the Clerk project, and then configure the environment variables and everything. So in this video I'm going to walk through of how you can use this task agent coding. We have to follow the steps where the foundation is very solid from the start, because when the foundation is solid, then the agent will write the good code by seeing all the configuration already sub. Then the AI agent don't have to make decisions of what to include and how to include. So I am going to copy this https github repo link, and going to create the new project from scratch. Now I will copy the Git repository. I am going to put the dot at the end, so all the files will available in the current working directory. So the new directory should not be created by putting the dot at the end. Now all the code are placed. Now I'm going to install all the dependencies by running the npm install. If you are using npm or one or other, then you can put like that npm. So I'm using the npm, so I'm going to pnpm and then install. It will install all the repository, and the good thing of pnpm that it store all the dependency in the cache. So the new dependency should not be downloaded from the internet. It will also use all of these dependency and add these. So it will take time to add these, but the good thing, it does not going to download this fresh from the internet. When it's not cached, then this process will take I think 10 to 15 minutes depending on your internet connection. So it does not take time because I'm using the pnpm. So also I'm planning to maintain this template because I am using it personally, so you can use it without any worries. You can see it has all the latest update, TypeScript 6, and the Next.js latest version, I think the Convex latest version, and just said Next.js latest version. Now dependencies are installed. Now I'm going to create the Convex project. So for Convex project, just run the npm dev. It will ask to configure the Convex project, because by running this command it will first run the Convex, and as you can see it's asking to connect choose existing project and create a new project. So I'm going to create a new project, then I'm going to name it. Now it's asking for the deployment type, so I'm going to choose the cloud deployment. It will also add the necessary update the agents.md and add the cloud.md if you are using the cloud code. So this is also very useful, because the Convex comes with the guidelines, AI guidelines. So it will go into the directory and read this file guidelines.md for writing the Convex code. So now it's asking for configuring the Clerk frontend API URL. Now we are going to create the Clerk project. Log in or sign up to Clerk and create a new project. Now I'm going to click the create application and then name it demo Clerk, and I am going to enable the username and Google and GitHub. Now you can choose according to you are liking. All the social, most of the social logins are available. Now go to the configure tab. It's still loading because of my internet connection, but it will let me copy all the envs that we will need. So I think it will come up with, it has this command. So now go to the developers and then integrations and enable these Convex integration. Now go to manage integration. It will give us the front-end API URL, as you can see. So copy this. I am going to copy this from this to this, because when we visit the link, the name of the env will be automatically filled. So I'm going to copy this. I am going to log in with Google, and it happened because the Convex CLI is, I have authenticated through Convex CLI, because and the browser have a token, so it will expire. So it will, I will relog in, and then it will show me the UI to set the environment variable. As you can see, this value is automatically filled. Now I just have to paste this. I think this is not the one we have to pick from the, this is the one. Now click save. Now this error will go on. As you can see, it's uploading all the functions that are already I have on my Convex. Now you can see, go to the functions. It will, you will see there once the functions are uploaded. Now all the functions are uploaded. Now as you can see, I have the auth directory where the users must be authenticated for making the API calls, and there is a public where the public functions are listed, and there is a private for the internal function, private function. As you can see, these are the private functions of the Convex for the security. In this, we are deleting the Clerk user, and this function is adding the user into the database from the Clerk through webhook, and the webhook is already created. As you can see, Clerk user webhook. We are going to put this webhook into the Clerk, and whenever the new user is created or updated, it will be added into our database. So by default, it can includes numbers table and the users table. Now the next thing we have to do is set up the envs, the Clerk secret key and the Clerk publishable key. These are the two. So click this to copy. Now go to your project. It will create the e.env.local when you run the convex tab command, pmpm tab command. So I am going to open this and put the Clerk env in here. Now these two are set. Now then another thing we have to do is set up the webhooks. Now our Convex is running and also the Next.js is running. Now we are going to take a look. Does our website is loading? And for the webhook, we have to put this Clerk user webhook. And before that, we are going to put the actual Convex deployment URL. So going to copy this. Now head over to the Clerk. Now into the webhooks part. I think it's not loading because of my internet connection. What the fuck? Just load. The webhook UI is not loading. Now it's loaded. Now click on the add endpoint. Then we are going to put the actual site URL. So I think this is the site URL of our deployment. Copy this. Now paste this and make sure this three Clerk user webhook should not change, because in our backend we are looking for this Clerk users webhook. We are looking for this webhook, so this part should be the same. And into the events, we are going to select all the user events. All of these, when the user is created, updated, or deleted, we want this webhook to trigger. Now it is almost set up. Now for the Clerk secret key, signing secret, we are going to set this up. Now we are going to look at the code that what's think is the name of the variable is Clerk user webhook. Go to the settings, then environment variables. Click on the add. Then the name of the secret should be Clerk webhook secret as is, and the value is the value that we have copied. This one. Now click on the save and make sure the Clerk webhook secret and the Clerk frontend API URL, these names should be the same, because for the webhook in our code we are using these, so this should be correct. Now we are done. Now I will try to use this. It's running the localhost 3000. So I'm going to click go to our dashboard. Now it's asking for the sign in. Now I'm going to click the sign in. Now I will try to log in with Google. Select the account. Now it will ask for the username, because we have in the Clerk we set that the username should be set. Now to name it Connect Yasir. Now we are authenticated. Now the open dashboard will work. Yes, we are logged in. You can see I can manage the account. Click the profile, and this is the server demo will also work. Now when we click generate pattern number, it will generate this number, and also this data will be filled. Now the 8 number is present here and here, and for the user, as you can see, because of the webhook, this user is already picked from the Clerk auth. So when we go to the logs, I think as you can see, this webhook is triggered Clerk user's webhook. As you can see, because of this webhook, all the data is synced to our Convex backend. Also, it's real time. When I generate the number, this data will change without me refreshing it. See, I have generated 3 numbers. You can see these 3 numbers are also shown. Now that's all. Now when we look at the webhooks, go to activity, as you can see it's showing the successful attempt. One webhook is triggered. These are the log when the user is created. So this part should be done correctly, because this is the foundation, and when the foundation is correct, then the chances of mistakes from the AI will be reduced. So this is what I want to show you. You can use this. So I will provide the GitHub repository link, so you can try it, and if you like it, you can start the repo as well. I am planning to maintain this because I use it personally. This is the one. This is the URL.